swallows up the godly 15 one after another. And bringing up the rear, the 7 car has cleared the gate. The lead group emerges from the tunnel. The 2 is past the 8-6, gaining a place.
Did you screw up your gear shift? Does that even happen to a driver on your level?
And now, Ishigami in the 1 is breathing down the 8-6's neck. Will he make it past him? No, he doesn't. The 8-6 enters the turn at incredibly high speed. We're seeing sparks fly already in the black and white section at the start of this race.
When you redline in first gear before jumping to third, the tachometer drops to 3,000 revs. But if you're not over 4,500 revs, your acceleration suffers. He's going to be a sitting duck for that fleet of monster cars.
That's how it is when you can't use second gear. You get past almost like if you were standing still. That's gotta be rough.
The 1 attempts to overtake once again on the midnight straight. His 500 HP flat 6 is really asserting itself. The cars in 4th and 5th swap positions as the 1 overtakes the 8-6. Whoa! The 8-6 fights back with some absolutely insane late braking.
That's absurd. A Rouge is coming up. What is he thinking?
The 8-6 regains the ground it lost. Now this is intense.
Kaneda Katagiri is truly impressive. It's easy to see how determined he is not to give up a place without a fight. I love that kind of attitude.
Now this is what the fans watching love. We're finally seeing a dogfight between the 8-6 and last year's champion.
This battle honestly feels symbolic somehow, given the season so far has been all about the emergence of new challengers.
The lead group is bearing down on the switchback. They leave the toll road and embark upon the first half of the inland route. Whoa! The 1 swerves around the 8-6 and pulls away. Is this really the Monozuru race? It's infamous for its lack of overtaking, so this is really unprecedented.
What the hell was that? He slowed down out of the blue. I nearly rear-ended him.
There's something a little off about the 8-6.
Oh? How so?
It's like there's a delay when he's accelerating out of first gear. It may be some kind of issue, but with what, it's hard to say. First thing that springs to mind is gearbox trouble. It's possible that he's unable to use second gear.
If I stay in 3rd and 4th up here, I can surely maintain a pace that will keep me in front of the Lamborghini. But with the pain in my elbow, now that the race has started, I'm tensing up and clenching when I don't mean to. It's harder than I thought.
He is 4th, Kaneda Katagiri is 5th, Daigo Oishi's in 6th, Takuya Yanagita's 7th, Cinemoto Boshi's 8th, Yudai Sakamoto's 9th, Kazuhiro Mizuno's in 10th, Kakaru Yashio is 11th, Shu Naiba is 12th, Nozomi Kitahara is 13th, Jackson Taylor is 14th, and Yosuke Utani is 15th.
What are you doing, 8-6? You're not looking so sharp today. The Ferrari and the Porsche are getting away because of you. But still, I can't pass due to how narrow the roads are. That's the peninsula for you.
Booth to Daigo.
Daigo here.
We're hearing that 8-6 is having some transmission trouble and can't use second gear. Does that match what you're seeing?
I can't tell. He seems to be driving normally. He's not accelerating too well uphill. But hasn't the 8-6 always been like that?
I've got an idea. When you exit the hilly residential section, drop down into first. Let's assume the 8-6 will slow up and use that chance to overtake him. Over!
Can Yanagita and the 6 pull ahead? Yes! He manages to slip by as the 8-6 slows down!
I feel bad about overtaking you, but our cornering duel will have to wait. At least until the next race.
Damn it, he got it! You probably should have used first gear there. This is Ogata.
Are you all right?
No problem. Over.
The only reply he's been giving for a while now has been no problem.
There's no life in his voice at all. His elbow must be seriously hurt. It's so bad he can't even openly engage with the booth. But...
The 885 is approaching and closing in on the 8-6! We're about to see a fierce duel for 7th between these two rookies!
I've witnessed some crazy things, but this is up there. Even though the 6 managed to pass him, he's closing in on him again.
And the 8-6 is making his move!
What? He's back?
That hurt really bad.
At the high-speed curve cliff bend, one false move could send you careening right into Sagami Bay!
Considering the timing of it, I have to imagine Yanagita wasn't expecting such a bold move.
The 6 isn't giving up without a fight, though. Both racers are side by side as they enter the tunnel. But will the newer old cornering king emerge victorious?
Damn, gotta get out of these lateral keys, or I can't even use half of my 500 HP.
And it's a dead heat as they exit the tunnel. The track's width is going to be cut in half up ahead. There's not enough room for 2 cars. This is turning into a high-stakes game of chicken. The 6 is stuck on the outside, meaning he's forced to fall back. The 8-6 has clawed its way back up to 6th place. Given Monozunu's reputation, no one thought we'd see this many position changes. And who else would be in the eye of that storm besides Kanata Katagiri?
He's pulling this off only using 3rd and 4th gear. That's a pretty damn next level driving. I should have known. Looks like I'm not the only one who inherited Gunma pride.
this is my 3rd race teaming up with Kaneda. While he surprised me every time, today takes the cake, no question. As far as his talents as a racing driver, while his fancy techniques are eye-catching, what matters is his strength of heart, his refusal to give up, coupled with his competitive spirit. At his core, that's the foundation of his talents.
Based on the previous 2 races, this would be my take. The 8-6's driver has been forced to fight with an underpowered car. He had trouble overcoming rivals on the higher speed sections, and so he was more aggressive on the downhill parts. It seems the wider the range of speeds involved in a race, the more competitive his driving became. I think that'll become clear when you look back on today. He goes on the attack at risky points when other drivers would hesitate to even try. Think about it. If someone received such an advanced education, would they only specialize when it came to low-speed sections? I don't think so. No matter the road he's driving on, Kaneda Katagiri is fast.
One racer after another in the lead group hits Eau Rouge!
He's not here. Where is he? Was that Kanata just now? How on earth did he fall so far behind?
Ogata here. Are you sure you're okay?
It's no problem.
He's braking like a madman with his left foot when he corners. Must be how he compensates for his lack of torque in 3rd gear. One foot pumps the brakes, while the other stays planted on the accelerator, allowing him to maintain his speed while increasing the boost from the turbines. Turbo lag has more or less been eliminated these days, but I guess stuff like this comes in handy in the right conditions. I've never even considered how to drive without being able to use second. When it comes to street racing, it's practically the default gear. Watching him is mesmerizing. Almost makes me regret having to pass him.
Let's look at the battle for 7th. The two Toyotas come tearing around Alley Corner. The course gradually climbs uphill from this point onto Route 138. And putting the pressure on the 8-6 with only a sheet of paper between them is the 885 car.
Boost to center. It's about time you pass the 8-6. Stop goofing around!
If you were here in the driver's seat, you'd see what a masterclass he's putting on. What I'm learning will be worth it.
This isn't school. If you finish in this position, the boss will tear you a new one.
Yeah, I read you. I'll overtake him at the T-point corner ahead. Over. I'm going on ahead, brother.
And the 885 car pulls off a sweet overtake on the 8-6! Is that the end of the much-anticipated Battle of the Rookies?
I'd still say Kaneda Katagiri is putting up a great fight. The cornering we were seeing while braking with his left foot shows remarkable adaptability. And more than a few times he displayed his intention to pass cars that had overtaken him. That resilience and refusal to surrender, it reminds me of his mentor, Takumi Fujiwara. Speaking of Fujiwara, I recall something he told me last year. He mentioned a particularly unique driver among his students, and how he wanted him to experience a year in MFG.
He must have been talking about Kaneda Katagiri.
That's my guess.
Action. Here we have 8-6 in the 13. Looks like the Toyota has the slight edge.
Insane. It's hard to believe this kid's human.
I don't think anyone out there would disagree that the Eau Rouge is by far the least popular section of this course with the drivers. You come out of a tunnel at top speed, only to be greeted by a sudden incline that slopes down mid-corner. The lack of downforce can make stock cars like these take off and lose control.
What do you suspect led to such a dangerous road design?
That's an easy one. When the Manazuru Blue Line was built, no one thought anyone would be crazy enough to do over 200 kilometers per hour on it, much less a large group of wackos racing each other. Taken at normal speeds, this is a very safe stretch of road, with fantastic views, I might add.
Let's go to our camera at the first hairpin. This is another point where momentum can be lost. And sure enough, the 8-6 seems to be struggling again, hampered by lack of acceleration. And Kaneda Katagiri falls even further behind. Simply astounding. Who could have ever predicted this development at the start of the race?
So it sounds like you lost second. Too bad you don't have 5 liters of displacement like this baby. With all of that torque, it'd be easy to make up the loss by using third gear. But with that pathetic 2-liter engine, you're as good as dead.
Dr. Takahashi, your patient has taken a turn for the worse.
Understood. Be right there.
Third lap, transitioning from the inland portion to the peninsula.
As Kanata raced on, racked with pain, a change began to occur inside of him. Something that had grown dull from a year spent away from racing gradually came back into sharp focus. His loss of motivation following the death of his mother. Shunning the world, turning his back on his passion. Trapped in a downward spiral, searching for his identity. A maze with no exit. All of these circumstances which cornered him mentally started to fall away one by one, until, in the end, only 2 elements remained. The first, his deeply ingrained racing skills, learned at an impressionable age. And the second, a purely competitive spirit. Ironically, because of this bout of adversity, Kanata Rivington regained his peak ability. But even as he ascended to the level he'd previously reached, his inability to use second gear remained an obstacle, one he couldn't easily overcome.
Try to take it easy on these narrow peninsula roads. The 8-6 will lose speed at the T-point corner. Do a cutback and pass him on the inside.
Copy that. This is gonna be a fun pass to execute.
The Godly 15 make their way along the peninsula. As the racers enter the third lap, this section will mark the race's halfway point in terms of distance. The biggest movements in the race tend to happen near the end of the fourth lap. Let's pay close attention and watch what the leading group does.
Damn it. The 5 car is acting like it'll be an easy overtake.
I can see why. 5.2-liter engine with 620 HP. He's got it easier uphill.
Kanada's going to get passed at the T-point corner again. That'll put him in 10th, despite starting in 3rd. At this rate, when he hits the final lap, there's a chance he could end up in last.
It's a possibility. But despite that, Kanada Katagiri will grit his teeth and continue to race. Both of us know the truth, and that's all the more reason to stick it out. We need to see this through. Of all the last place finishes in MFG, this one definitely has to be the most meaningful.
Here's the 5 and 8-6, battling for 9th place. Both cars are navigating narrow residential streets on their way to the T-point corner.
Here comes the corner. Let's go.
He's gonna come last. Kanada, you must feel awful.
What's up? What? He shot off like a rocket! How? What happened?
There's no question. He used second gear.
Ogata here. What are you doing, dummy? What about your arm?
Cannon to Ogata. Before I realized what was happening, my left hand slammed the shifter into second. The truth is, I'm not feeling the pain anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm not following you, man, so try and help me understand what's going on here.
I can't do that, because I don't understand it either. Over. What is this? It's like there's a warm feeling of power reaching over to me from the passenger seat. Whatever this is, it's enveloped my left arm entirely, as if the pain was never there. Ogata, time for some revenge.
Huh? Hold up, man. Keep cool and don't do anything rash.
Just focus on maintaining your current position. I'm begging you, Kanada, don't mess your elbow up even more!
Negative. Before this race is finished, every single car that passed me, I need to overtake them! Over!
Behind them is Oishi in 6th, Yanagita in 7th, Maizano in 8th, and... Whoa! A red car has appeared behind the 13! It's the 8-6!
What the...
The gap between these two was previously at 7 seconds, but in the transition from the peninsula to the inland roads, the 8-6 suddenly obliterated that gap! Is the 8-6 car suddenly going on the attack?
His speed in this section's too fast, but his tires are keeping their grip as he turns. It's like the asphalt's different when he drives on it. How the hell are you breaking the laws of physics and making your own?
He moves up a place! The 8-6 has regained some of his lost ground!
Watch out, Takuya! The 8-6 is coming for you!
There's no way! I thought his transmission was acting up! I don't know any details, so don't ask me! But he's hurtling like a fireball! Try not to let him pass you! Over!
He wants me to stop him? You've gotta be kidding. outside again! Why are all the rookies this year insane? Don't give me this crap! If his tires are sliding all over the place, he should have used up all of his grip!
And there he goes! Mere seconds after passing the 13 car, he leaves the 6 in the dust! The 8-6 is out for vengeance! How many more places will he move up before this race is over?
That's gotta suck for him. It's not my problem, but I hope this doesn't traumatize you, Yanagita.
There's no slowing him down! This red bullet can't be stopped! He's clearly gotten into some kind of zone or something! As far as Kanata, we go back to the 8-6 car as it negotiates the hairpin turn! And accelerates sharply! Is this the same driver? There's no doubt he's shifting from first to second gear! But that makes his plotting at the start all the more confusing! What do you think is going on here, Akiyama?
I'm not sure. I'd offer up a theory, but I don't actually have one. We'll have to ask the driver himself after the race is over.
Doing all right, Kanata?
No problems here.
Your arm isn't hurting. Over.
Absolutely no pain at all.
What the hell is going on?
It's become more and more obvious things are shifting up and down the field. And as the race springs into action, let's check in on the car at the center of it all. The 8-6, which is now chomping at the heels of the 3 and 6. Kanata Katagiri's comeback is proving to be one for the MFG history books.
The 8-6 got its act together? What's with this guy yo-yoing up and down the leaderboard? He's not passing me, though. Thanks to the Urakan's frame, I'm pretty much a mobile barricade!
There it is! An attack around the outside!
Excuse you? What the hell are you doing?
And he pulls in front! Kanata Katagiri has just claimed 6th place! The top rankers in the Godly 15 are getting picked off one by one!
That Kanata Katagiri has to be an alien.
He's smashing every precedent MFG's ever made.
If you would, could we get a breakdown of that overtake, Akiyama?
The execution was perfection. As we've already seen, Kanata Katagiri is partial to sliding around the outside going through corners, but it requires a particular set of skills and sensibilities. The out-in-out approach is standard when taking any corner, so most drivers aren't careless enough to leave a gap on the outside. But you have to decelerate while you're on the outer edge, and while turning, you open up that outside space. The driver in the 8-6 aims for that tiny window where a car can fit into that gap, and he's been successfully hitting the target every single time. If he was a fraction of a second off, he'd fail. Imagine a swordsman with years of practice, who's mastered the ability to dodge, then counter an enemy's strike with incredible consistency. It's a guaranteed kill. Kanata Katagiri may be English, but based on what I'm seeing, I'd compare him to a samurai.
The camera is picking up the same group as they take the Unise hairpin. Look! The red bullet appears from out of nowhere! He took the downhill forest stretch at truly astonishing speed! Now the 6th place 8-6 is gaining on the pair competing over 4th place! Kanata Katagiri mystifies us once again with his warp speed racing!
Are you for real? He's back in the game? All right then. If that's the case, I'll worry about the Porsche later. My main objective for this race was dueling with you, and that's what I intend to do!
They made it through the Aoi corner and are heading to the uphill section. The 8-6 GT holds its ground against 2 vastly more powerful opponents. And now that its second gear is usable again, it's showing a fighting spirit that seemed non-existent before.
That part isn't surprising. After all, Kanata Katagiri currently holds the record for the Peninsula section.
Which makes watching him falter during those early laps all the more regrettable, if you ask me.
It's a double-edged sword, an attack like this. His tires are probably more worn down than the other drivers. It's hard to imagine him maintaining this kind of speed all the way to the checkered flag.
So the 8-6 is behind me in the other car now? How perfect. I couldn't ask for a better turn of events. The image of me keeping those two superstar rookies in check is being broadcast all over the world. I was the champion 2 years in a row, and I'm gonna make sure people don't forget that.
Once across Manazuru Bridge, the drivers face the unbalanced corner. Fujin Ishigami, Cinnamon Motoboshi, and Kanata Katagiri! It's impossible to take your eyes off this three-way battle!
Being sandwiched in like this is stressful as hell!
The cars plunge into unbalanced corner. And there they go! The course now dips steeply downhill! The 8-6 has altered its line! I smell danger in the air, viewers! He's pulling up!
Here? Where's he gonna go?
I apologize, folks. It's my job to commentate, but I'm finding myself speechless at the moment and still trying to process what exactly I just witnessed here. I mean, if you could help me out, please.
That was one intense overtake. The 8-6 forced its nose in at the narrowest point possible. It's hard to imagine anyone else even attempting that. The 885 was effectively pushed out of the way. Considering how his line wasn't actually blocked, I doubt there are grounds for a rules challenge. What we just saw falls under what MFG considers to be fair racing. Whether it's fair or not, the 885 was paralyzed, essentially forced to hold its position without any possible moves to make. You'd never see this sort of thing in circuit racing. It's the kind of monster that lurks within street racing, where there are no escape zones. Plus, it requires just the right demonic touch to bring it to the surface, as Kanata Katagiri demonstrated.
This is humiliating. He mentally outgunned me and I couldn't do a damn thing! When it comes to Goomba pride, did I lose out to Kanata Katagiri?
Looks like he pulled ahead. If I'm being honest, he strikes me as the bigger problem. The stop-and-go nature of the Peninsula section should be enough to keep him behind me. Although, as soon as we enter the high-speed section of the course, there's no telling what he might try.
Come on and show me! How are you going to get past that Porsche? No matter what I tried, I couldn't. But I get the feeling you can! Show me what you've got so I can learn from it! Take me to a zone I've never seen before!
The trio now negotiates City Hall Corner, nearing the end of the peninsula for a fourth lap. After failing to overtake the one car, the 885 car has fallen back a place. But his fellow rookie in the 8-6 was quick to pick up the fumbled baton, positioning himself now to strike and pass the one. It's getting tense, folks! Kanata Katagiri has shot through the field with the calm and steady precision of a sniper. Can the former champ block him out? Can he stop the red bullet from hitting its mark?
This uncanny aptitude of Katagiri's must scare the hell out of the other drivers. He'd never admit it, but Ishigami has to be drenched in a cold sweat.
And they rocket past the post office at full throttle. You can smell the scent of danger beneath that sweet stench of burning rubber!
This is it. He's gonna try something. You can straight up see the 8-6 pulsing with aggression!
And there he goes! The 8-6 is making its move! And he's through! The 8-6 deftly pulls into fourth place ahead of the one car! Another split-second kill! Not even Ishigami could thwart that execution! break this down for us. What in the world did we just see?
A surprise for sure. I've never even considered a maneuver like that. He took advantage of a weakness distinctive to the European supercars. The road angles downward into a slope on that second hairpin, resulting in a pronounced height difference. Which means the car with the lower ground clearance can't take the shortest line at that speed without bottoming out. The 8.6 isn't much higher off the ground than the 911 GT3, but that difference gave him just enough leeway to attempt a daring pass on the inside.
The chassis struck the road. Will that cause any problems? I even saw some sparks.
Dude, holy crap.
No, I don't think it'll be a problem down the line.
Come on, Kaneda, do you have to play it so rough? And they're onto the back straightaway! This stretch currently boasts the second highest recorded speeds of the entire course! Can the superior horsepower of the one car give him the edge for a comeback?
This stretch allows him to open up the throttle until they hit Nushiya Corner. But there's only one ideal line due to the undulating nature of the road. Kaneda Katagiri continues to impress me. He's positioning his car perfectly to block the one car from passing him. I don't know what's beneath that hood, but I think it's pretty safe to say the 8.6 received a substantial upgrade in preparation for this third race. Doesn't matter how perfect his line was, that's the only logical explanation for how he can fend off the one car on this back straight.
They're now entering the Nushiya Corner.
He starts off the race pulling the kinds of tricks you only see in street racing. And here he is in the back half, driving with the control of a seasoned pro. Oh, hell yeah. The stronger the enemy, the sweeter it is to knock him down. Now I'm really fired up to win this!
Screw getting old. There's nothing fun about it.
And here comes our lead group, completing the fourth lap and heading into the fifth and final run. Michael Beckenbauer, Koki Sawatari, and Kaito Akaba. With the 12 leading the pack, it's a three-way brawl for first, and only 6 seconds behind. It's the 8.6 still riding high from its last skirmish. He's fought his way up to 4th place, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. The super rookie is really working to earn that title today.
Katagiri's killing it! He's freaking awesome! Knock Beckenbauer on his smug ass!
The one car's in 5th place, with the 885 in 6th. Oishi in the 3 is 7th. Yanagita in the 6 is 8th. Mazono's 13 is in 9th. Sakamoto's 14 is 10th. Aiba in the 9 runs 11th. Yashio's 16 is in 12th. Kitahara's 18 is in 13th. Taylor in the 8 holds 14th. And Otani's 7 car is 15th. There's still ground to gain in this one last lap. And these 15 sprinters are going full force and flat out to win it. Now then, back to the race. Into the black and white zone they go!
He's left the sweetest line wide open. I don't know if he's planning something or what, but if you leave a space open for me, it's my personal policy to plunge right in.
Come on, babe.
All right, horsepower honcho. Give us your top speed. Let's see what you've got.
The 2 cars popping out from the 12 slipstream, with the 4 car clinging on tight behind him.
You've been aiming for that pocket of air, huh? Not bad, Savatari. Not bad. How'd you like me now? That 670 horse is charging past you!
The midnight straight on this final lap is turning into a merciless test of pure power! The music of the Ferrari's engine explodes off the tunnel walls! And just like that, he passes both cars! The ranks have scrambled his 1st, 2nd, and 3rd trade positions!
I've got the lead group in my sight. Can I catch up with them? Don't forget what Fujiwara always told you. Don't ever phrase your goals in the form of a question. State them like an absolute certainty. I can do this. I will catch up.
The 2 cars' superior power and speed is on full display! The pair behind him are struggling to keep up!
What the hell is up with him?
The 2 charges onward with the 4 and 12 in hot pursuit!
Akaba may have an edge for the time being, but this next stretch of the peninsula will be critical to maintain it. And his previous best there comes nowhere near Beckenbauer's or Sawatari's. If Akaba can take it up a notch and manage to hold on to the lead at the end of this zone, well, I think he has a pretty clear path to victory today. Although I sincerely doubt his 2 pursuers plan to make it an easy task for him. Those 2 have proven themselves to be the cream of the crop throughout this entire season of MFG.
And there they go! Straight into the Peninsula Zone, the namesake and heart of the whole track! But we can't forget about the car hunting them down! The record holder in this zone, Kanata Katagiri! The fastest man on the peninsula is barreling straight towards them!
Yes, there's no denying Katagiri's speed in this zone. Given Akaba's previous struggles with this stretch of track, his position in the lead might just present an opportunity for Katagiri.
How much ground can he gain? You don't want to look away from this one, folks! Don't even blink! They're tightening it up! The top 3 are nearly bumper to bumper as they close up the gaps! But it's gonna be a tall order to execute a pass on these narrow peninsula roads! Akaba's desperate to one-up his second-place win from last year, and just look at that prancing horse gallop!
Get moving, Savatari. What's wrong? Hurry and pass the 2 already. It should be child's play for you. I'm letting you make the first move. How long are you going to make me wait?
All 3 cars are practically on top of each other! I've got the feeling something big is about to happen, folks!
There's only one real advantage this car has over a Ferrari. It's not as heavy as that beast. And if I'm gonna leverage that advantage to its fullest, a downhill duel on the brakes is the best way to do it! I've never liked guys like you, trying to pounce on every girl that happens to cross your line of sight. I mean, where's the beauty in that? My 17 complex, on the other hand, it's just as refined as my driving.
And he does it! The 4 car comes out in front! Koki Samatani has finally managed to take the lead!
I'd rather be a perv with discerning taste than a womanizer lacking any standards. It's classier that way.
You've got to hand it to Samatani! Overflowing with fighting spirit! That was a seriously fearsome overtake!
Now it's your turn to hold back that snotty German, Akaba. While I build up a nice fat margin.
Whoa, hang on! What's this? Is the 12 making its move? But the 2's not having it! Attempting to cross from behind! He's relying on horsepower alone to pass him on the outside! Oh, and he fails! Talk about unfortunate timing! He's blocked by the first fork on the course! Kaito Akaba drops back to 3rd!
Damn you!
Oh, crap! Michael's already on my ass! He barely put up a fight! Well, thanks for nothing, Akaba.
This is every bit as shocking as it is utterly brutal! Kaito Akaba just got stomped!
In all fairness, I have to stand up for Akaba here. His driving was just fine. From what I saw, he didn't make any mistakes. The only problem is his 2 rivals are driving at a genuinely absurd level. Their skill is almost unimaginable. That was obvious even in the qualifying trials, when they both set course records.
This is a wild season, some might even say frightening. This new generation is rising too quickly for the mid-tier veterans to keep up. They're being left in the dust.
What's wrong with these maniacs? They don't even hesitate at the thought of trading paint. Zero qualms at all about the kind of roughhousing that can get them flagged. I've never felt so enraged, and I'll never forget it either. Kanata Katagiri? When did he?
Mitsuishi corner! And here he comes! The 8-6 is driving it from the inside! They're side by side, and it's a tight fit! through! Overtake accomplished! Katagiri has risen to 3rd place! And it was this very peninsula zone where Katagiri set his record! The way he's driving now, he clearly wants to make sure we never forget it!
My exit line is a bit wider than how I pictured it. And there it is. I'm on the steering.
Note the closing gaps! The 8-6 is really dug in deep! There's no telling the outcome of this race! I couldn't even hazard a guess, but this tricolor cluster of cars remain locked in combat! Wow! The 8-6 car is making the push! Beckenbauer, the king, has been usurped! Overtaken by a rookie, that has gotta hurt! The 8-6 slipped right past him! It was like magic! I can't believe my own eyes! What happened? Akiyama, can you explain that?
The gutter.
What?
He took advantage of the height gap between the asphalt and the shoulder. Boy, that move really takes me back. It was one of Takumi Fujiwara's favorite tricks. Man, oh man, this kid. He never runs out of surprises.
Was that due to his tires? He never pulled anything like that in the other races. So why would he resort to it now? Don't tell me his tires are starting to lose their grip.
Beckenbauer, the king, has been usurped! Overtaken by a rookie, that has gotta hurt!
So Kanata's in front of Michael now? I didn't think he was that good. How'd he get one over on that speed demon? Regain your composure. Take deep breaths in order to steady your pulse. To perform in your 100%, humans need to be relaxed. This is just an additional objective. The ending won't change.
The final lap is already halfway done, and the tricolor battle for first continues! Be cornered and shoot past! These 3 cars are all powerful, but will the 12 outdo the rest on the uphill section?
Whatever's going on, this is my big chance. Excellent work, Kanata Rivington. As long as you're in between us, I'm safe from Michael's attacks.
The 12 is pulling up alongside! Both cars are exiting the corner together!
Hang in there. 2 cars running parallel out of a corner slows both down, which will give me a chance to widen my lead!
But the 8-6 is not giving up without a fight! They take the corner side by side! Neither's backing down! Somehow they enter a 3rd corner, still neck and neck! They're emerging, still parallel! Now for the tight incline leading to the unbalanced corner! The brute strength of the Porsche allows it to gradually nose ahead! The 12 has the 8-6's nose pinned down! They've swapped positions again! Over and over, we've seen Kanata Katagiri come out on top in situations like these. But this time, he's against the points leader, a racer who's built different.
It's definitely the tires. No second gear in the first half cost him all his tread in front. Specifically, he's paying the price for pushing his lateral grip to its limit. He'll have to switch to holding on to his current position now. He doesn't have the proper weaponry to duke it out with the leaders.
And the true winner of that intense dogfight between the 8-6 and the 12 has to be the 4. He's a good 20 meters ahead of them now. Samatani saw his chance focus and seized it. It's looking like his first win of the season is firmly within his grasp.
You won't get away, Savatari. I don't tend to push this hard, but you're about to see what happens when I spin for real.
Ease up soon. You need whatever grip you have left. For now, build your focus and save the big attack for the final straightaway.
Copy that. Is it my imagination, or is the 12 car gradually catching up to the 4? One thing's for certain, we're seeing a gap widening between it and the 8-6. Kanata Katagiri appears to be struggling.
I assume the wear and tear on his tires is holding him back. I've still got grip on the rears, but lateral movement's gonna be rough on the front. I'm not forfeiting anything until I'm done, but I know those two won't give me anything to work with. They're that good.
Cause you're my wonderful love, so rare in this world, in despair. Wonderful love, I feel.
And the number 12 car has just received the attention flag. Can you believe the timing, Akiyama? This far in the final lap?
You can feel the confidence fueling his choices. Even though I don't personally favor his conservative racing style.
Still, it's hard to argue with the results. It looks like he's truly on another level.
He keeps on gaining, even though I'm driving the same as I did during qualifying. You're fast, Michael. So damn fast, it gives me chills. This is what I need to work on. Whenever I'm fully focused and going top speed, my breathing becomes erratic, and my pulse gradually increases. I still have a long way to go before I'm on par with the world's greatest.
Here he comes! The gap between the pair continues to shrink! The racers are entering the second hairpin turn! He's right with it! The monarch of MFG is back in contention! They hit the straightaway! The 12 is pulling into the 4 slipstream! It's the moment of truth! Who will be the king of the mountain?
I've got a bad feeling. All I can do at this point is place total faith in my car and slam on the gas. I'm counting on you. Hang in there, A110!
The 8-6 seems unable to pick up the slipstream. At this point, it's fair to say he's no longer in position to win the race. But who will? When will the 12 car strike? Sabatani and Beckenbauer head for City Hall corner at full throttle. Both have serious momentum.
I can't give up the inside line. If he shoves himself in, this race is over. Stellung, Savatari.
This corner decides everything. And they slam on the brakes.
Around the outside? Screw you, Michael. That's the one option I won't let you have.
They're neck and neck as they emerge from City Hall corner. This battle of wills and pride is creating blinding sparks. It's a high-speed cliffside turn into the tunnel!
The gap between the leading pair has suddenly shrunk. I see. Driving side by side limits their lines and their speed drops. I'm not sure how this is gonna end, Ogata. It's taken a strange turn.
How is that?
Despite the clouds, we might just see a silver lining.
Damn it! So that's the reason Michael took the outside line! Because of this! Not good. I've got no space. And now Kanata's right over there! This is the biggest mistake of my life!
And with the finish line in sight, the positions swap around again. Beckenbauer leads. Katagili's in second. And Koki Samatani falls back to third. What a turn of events! What a finale! I don't believe we've ever seen this many position changes during a final lap before. And now, there's the flag! Points leader Michael Beckenbauer adds a third win to his current streak. Next comes the rookie Kanata Katagiri, who grabs a respectable second place finish at just his